Yeah, hi, madam. We are from Group 4. So let me introduce myself and my team members. I am Ratya Murli, Saranya Adi, Satishwaran, Asif Ahmad, Muhammad Arifin, and Kishan Raj. So today we are going to present about our final project. The final project is produce a complete magazine report comparing both ports, which is one local port, one international port, and we need to introduce ideal port. So the local port, we choose Port Klang, and the international port, we choose Singapore port. So now I pass to the first presenter to present about the Port Klang, first the local port.
Hi, madam. My name is Satishwara. I'm going to present about Klang. So, basically, the biggest and most significant port in Malaysia, Klang is represented excellence in global trade. This busy port, which is strategically southeast of Kuala Lumpur, was formerly colony in a long history. And Portland serves a dynamic center connecting international market, needs constant commitment and effective sustainability for state service confirm its position Southeast Asian leading marine company. So now let me explain the background of Portland. Portland is a Klang covers a sizable part of area, roughly 570 kilometers. The two ports itself made several terminals which has added a total area capacity of port complex. These terminals are North Port, South Point, and West Port. Identically placed roughly 6 kilometers and southeast of the town of Klang is 38 kilometers, and the south of Kuala Lumpur Port Klang is located in district of Klang, mainly used in a principal harbor of entry into Malaysia. Port Klang is a marine port, recognized as biggest port in nation. It's handle bulk cargo, containers, and other maritime trades among the many functions. This port contains a number of terminals, especially knowledge managing different kinds of cargo, such as liquid bulk, conventional cargo, and containers. Being in the west point of Highway Federal Road 2, which has connect directly to Kuala Lumpur Port and enjoys easy access to the by road. It access by for cargo transportation, further enhance linkage for other casas interchange. Next is the service provider of Portland Data Principal Maritime Gateway. Portland, Portland provided a whole range of services for smooth trade operation. Famous for superior cargo handling capacity, the port expenses overseas bulk and container operation, guarantee careful loading and unloading and storage as well. Bulking as a facility, visual as a coordination, and space optimization are provided for both services. Strong warehouse facility and custom wounded area complement this, making international trade producer easy by providing safe storage under customers superior and transportation goods smoothly and following in traditional laws in made possible by the ports and distribution of logistics service which has smoothly interact with the national networks. It makes also passenger service easy by providing terminals especially designed for ferries and cruise exporting in function beyond the trade into the port as well. And Portland is essential maritime element make offer a gateway and offering experience in the cargo handling, sustainability, trade facility, and commitment to effective international trade. Now, I would like to recommend next page. Now, I would like to explain the facilities, technology facilities. Portland has a several technology and facility which make it best. First, Advanced Terminal Operation System is TOS. Advanced Terminal Operating Service are integrated into Portland to maximize effectively and streamline port operations. This system manages cargo movement and berth scheduling and visual scheduling and resources allocation, ensures smooth coordination across to the port multiple terminals. And second, moreover, there's smooth infrastructure and connectivity at this port. Klang has a strong connectivity system and intelligence infrastructure commitment, and sensor placed to throughout the port use Internet of Things technology to keep an eye things like traffic, weather, and equipment status. Proactive maintenance is made of possible by this data, which has improved our operational activity. And now I would like to pass to Raji for more on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish. So now I'm continuing with the technology and facilities, the third point. So the integrated information system, it's like beyond container tracking, Klang employees can comprehend information system that integrate data from various sources. The system facilitates real-time information exchange among stakeholders, including the shipping line, customer, and logistic partners, and smoother communication and decision making. And my last point is automate container handling. So Klang automate container handling employees advanced cranes for swift cargo movement, ensuring safety. And this automation result is shorter vessel turnaround times and streamlining port operations. So now I'm going to present about the challenges. Okay, the challenges for the first point is navigating port challenges. So examine the changing environment of difficulty that Klang, it's a significant sea hub faces. Explore the challenges of running a busy port in constantly changing global trade environment, from the capacity issues that to technology advancement and environment concern. And my second point is the port perspective in global context. Explore the complex issues that Klang face in large scheme of the international port operations. So analyze the port role in the changing the global economy. It's a competition with the nearby and it to international regulations. So understanding of the problem that ports encounter globally with an emphasis, how to Klang manage this problem to its position as a key participant in sector. And now I move to future. So Klang, so the Malaysian Transport Ministry, led by Minister Anthony, working to make Klang a more important for moving goods in Southern Asia. They are talking about to big shipment companies like MSC, CMA, and to get them to invest more in Malaysia, especially in Klang. At the national level, Malaysia is developing in a digital system called Malaysian's Single Window MMSW. So this system is like a center digital database that make it easier for people using port and government agency to share the information. It's like reduce the paperwork, like waiting for time for cargo clearance and making things more effectiveness. So to handle more cargo, Klang plan to expand by building Westport 2. So they are making a future plan for the Klang. And that's all for me. Now we pass to next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Radhi. Okay, hi, madam. Today I want to talk about Singapore port. Okay, next page, please. Okay, the first is the port or the background of the Port of Singapore. The Port of Singapore is the collection of the facility and the terminal that conduct maritime trade and handle Singapore harbor and shipping. It has been ranked as the top maritime capital of the world since 2015. Currently, the world's second busy port in the term of total shipping tonnage, and it also transits a fifth of the world shipping containers. And the half of the world annually supply of crude oil, and it is the world's busiest transmission port. It was also the busiest port in the term of the total cargo tonnage handled in 2010. Okay, why Singapore port is always the busiest port in this particular area because of the Singapore port is the one of the most advanced port despite in the relative its small size. Okay, it is the strategy located at the crossroad of the major shipping route in the heart of Southern Asia. Okay, that's why the Singapore port always the busiest port and also as a ranking of the most advanced port in the world. The port is situated on the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula. Okay, for the second is the type of the port. Singapore port is the deep water port. Okay, so if called deep water port, that's capable of accommodating large vessel like cargo, container, bulk cargo, and also liquid bulk, and so many more. Okay, for the third is connectivity. Okay, why connectivity in Singapore port is very good? Because Singapore excellent connectivity by sea, air, and land contribute to its procurement in global trade. The port is well connected to major international shipping route, and its Shanghai airport is the major air cargo hub. So that's why the Singapore port is the main port, and also it's an international port in the top level compared to Port Klang Instant in Malaysia. So I will pass the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Arifin. Now I'm going to present about the service provided by the International Singapore Port, key transportation center that provide easy vessel movements and improve the transportation of goods between global shipping networks. Its flexible container handling capacity and additionally highlights the port's importance in international shipping. The second services are together with its extensive logistic and warehousing capacity. The Singapore port's well-known knowledge in handling containers plays an important parts in improving supply chain power by providing valuable services for the transportation, distribution, and storage of goods, which help improve the overall flexibility and engagement of the international trade of networks. So that's all from me. I will pass to next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Sarnia. Okay, for the second is I will talk about the technology facilities that produced in the Singapore International Port. Okay, the first is automated container handling system. Okay, why this port amplify this kind of system is to ensuring the seamless flow of the driver's cargo to its terminal. This system not only enhance productivity but also contribute to the port reputation as the one of the world's most advanced hub. The integrator of the smart technology enables real-time tracking and monitoring, providing precise insights into cargo movement and enhancing overall operation transparency. So such kind of this smart system, with the automated container handling system, Singapore can be the most relevant and also can be a sustain in the maritime industry. For the second is, I will say about the advanced modern infrastructure. Okay, the development of advanced terminal and berth accommodate large vessel aligning with the evolving needs of global shipping. The commitment to the upgrading facility ensure to the port remaining adapted and the reliance. So the combination of the technology and also the world-class infrastructure cement Singapore port stated as a global benchmark for excellence in maritime operation and the industry. So that's all from me. I will pass the next present.
Okay, thanks, Arifin. Okay, next I'm going to talk about the challenges of Singapore port that the being critical to the worldwide shipping industry. The International Singapore port face an important challenges in the form of physical space limits. As a result, strategy planning is needed to deal with this problem, address to limitations of growth on the port and look into a creative way to improve its current facilities. The next challenges are Singapore port has to be better than nearby ports to stay important, and it's faced challenges like handling bigger ships and keeping up with changes to be successful. It needs to invest in a technology, plan well, and work closely with their customers. So that's all from me. I'll pass to next presenter.
Okay, the last part is the suggestion in the future. Okay, what I can suggest to the Singapore port is the eco-friendly practices, such as investing in renewable energy resources of port operating, optimizing waste management system, and promoting green innovation through the supply chain. Will apply all of these, Singapore port can align with the global trend in responsibility maritime development by incorporating sustainability practice. Singapore port can position itself as a forward-thinking and environmentally responsibility hub, contributing to the long-term realization and attractive of the port in the world, valuing sustainability. So I will pass to next presenter.
Okay, another future recommendation is the International Singapore Ports. Future success involve large investment in digital transformation and new technologies, adopting digital currency for safe transactions can effectively intelligence for maintenance planning, and smart port technology can boost productivity, cut down on delays, and improve port performance overall. And a strategy move toward digital transformation, improve internal operations, and develop strong collaborations with global supply chains, all of which are necessary for the shipping industry to remain competitive in the future. So that's all from us. I will pass to next presenter.
Hi, madam. My name is Kishan Raj. Thank you, Saranya. So I would like to present about the ideal port compared to the Singapore port and also the port Klang. So for the background part introduction, compared to these two ports, Singapore port shines globally with the advanced technology, strategic location, and efficient operations. It's not just busy, it's a top-tier maritime hub. Handling big ships in a deep water, the modern infrastructure and superb connectivity by sea, air, and land, including Changi Airport. It's make it the region's best. While Port Klang is also a strong port, Singapore ports set the gold standard for global trade and logistics. So the next presenter will explain about the challenges.
Hi, good evening, madam. I would like to speak about the current challenges of the both port, which is Port Klang, and then the International Singapore port. Which is, the first thing mentioned to focus will be on evaluating the services and for the international trade. For mainly Singapore port, what the main strength is to emphasize the Singapore port, advanced container handling services, and portraying the maritime hub, which is the seafaring, to efficient the container shipment management. And another on the main major of this status is major of this transferring the hub to make it more smooth movement of ship and goods along global shipping routes. And speaking of about the logistic and storage option, which is the international Singapore arranging to offer the Singapore port, showcasing the comprehensive solution of moving and distributing, and also like the storing the goods as well. And another about the Port Klang services is about the acknowledgement that provides the wide range of services, which is that they are doing the many various offers the many various services, and Singapore port stands out the better option for in this case, and according to the business, and especially the handle containers, transshipment, the providing holistic logistics in international Singapore as well. So still the better in my conclusion of this case, Singapore is the good excellence service provision and in preferred to choice to the business engaged in international board. So moving on to the next service and provider, Mr. Kishan.
Thank you, Asif. So I'd like to present about the service provider. As we all know, compared to the Klang port, Singapore port is more advanced and best port in the world, one of the best port. So in service provider, Singapore port outshines with top-notch container handling, smooth transshipment, and comprehensive logistic solutions. Its efficient service ensure seamless global shipping, storage, and distribution, strengthening the supply chain. Unlike Port Klang, Singapore port adapts to market changes, making it the go-to choice for business engaged in the international trade. So it's not just for the maritime hub. It's also the best for handling containers and providing overall stellar service. So next presenter will follow up the following points.
Their own product, their own movement, and also, but however, Singapore port is a kind of unique one and range to modern facilities such as automated containers handling systems, and it's called incorporations of smart technologies, smart technology wise. In real time tracking, and also it's like and one of the mainly is like technology innovations, like they're doing the good infrastructure development. Of course they are potent doing the good one, but they are doing like an advanced technology wise, and to secure the standing the global benchmark for the seafaring operation excellence. And in another hand, like Portland, they are doing like use the modern terminal operation system, and also it's called another one is like smart infrastructure with the proper solid connections, and also to innovate the information system. But they are still taking the IoT technology wise to make a good efficient container handling automation space, and also it's kind of cutting edge of the operation optimizations, and also it make a good supremacy in seafaring system. But also, Singapore has a good sparklers for in total advanced technology in global prestigious as well. So we are still Singapore is one of the best, one of the good. They're doing the good individual shipping sector, and they're good specialized in modern terminal as well. And well, speaking of the about the layout design, of course, they are both has their own layout infrastructure, and also they have the many convenience which is organize the precise designs also, and they maximize operation efficient. So in this case of the layout design, it's not a like a huge difference, like similar or same. And also they're speaking of the like vessel schedules, I mean the berth, the planning the planning of the planning of the cargo and the cargo movement, and also speak of the resource allocation. So however, both are in speaking of this layout design is in good things, good well planned and layout. So they are integrated a good system positioning in speaking of the innovative and good efficient system. But our overall the result is like they are still take a huge leap forward is the international Singapore port as well. So that's all from us, and thank you so much, madam. Hope you understand well and have a good day.